Hi, everyone. Welcome to Akashic Adventures.
Hello, beautiful
Uh,
friend.
I'm Linda de Gonzalez. I'm here with Viviane and
Ah,
What does it
Nicole.
say?
I can't
center.
Ooh,
center.
center.
Cool.
How beautiful. And then the
Yeah.
bottom card is heat.
It's what?
Heat.
Ooh.
Well, I could use some of that.
Well, the sun came out for the first time in over 7 days here at my house.
Well, it's been cloudy and sort of partly cloudy and sometimes raining, and so it's Vancouver. It's the West Coast. I mean, the wet coast. I mean, winters are always damp and cold.
But it's also that northern exposure. I'm in Michigan. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, we
You're
don't,
more north than I am.
not by much. I'm a lot wester than you are, but not that far north. So it's Pacific Northwest weather.
Well, yeah, I think when we look at it this way, I think we looked at it once before, or I tried to after the show once before. And, through the part of the mitten that I'm in, I don't have that part of the curve. So you're on that curve and I'm, like in Saginaw Bay. So it's, we're kind of, you're probably more just west, but slightly north of me compared.
No, I'm in British Columbia. I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah, I know.
The actual.
You know where Vancouver is.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you did. Okay.
No, I know, but the Earth is a globe.
And yes. Okay.
The land mass
goes
I like see what this around the orange peel, right? So because there is this dip, and when you look at it, the states go like this. That puts me like
pretty much
slightly south of you. We'll figure it out so that we can tell everybody next week.
Yeah.
I don't have my phone with me, otherwise I'd look it up right now.
Yeah, I've got my phone, but it's doing other things right at the moment. So everybody, you can start putting in your questions now.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll start taking them. We're not using Nightbot today. We are using our own two eyes and brains. And
I noticed you included me in that. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I have been running all day, folks. So
she's, a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to say, we should say hi to a few people here. Hang on a second. We have Leah. Thank you for being here. And Chloe. And look, there's Viviane. And Janice Kath and Saurabh Gupta. Hi, glad you're here. Welcome. Emily Lawrence Bradley, Diane. Hi, glad you're here. Heaney, Margaret D. Akila. Hi, Akila. Welcome. Amy Harris. Here's Shenanigans. Hi, Shenanigans. Gosh, we had a wonderful show the other day.
Yeah, it was neat.
It was so interesting. She's back on the 26th of December for a part 2 on mudras. Yeah. I'm looking.
Yes, I need to. That was Monday, right?
That was last Thursday.
Last Thursday? And I still haven't watched it? Oh my gosh. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Because it is really, really interesting. And I've watched it again. I mean, I hardly ever watch my shows because I just cringe at myself. But I watched that. I'm going to watch it again because I want to fix it in my brain, because she taught us some really interesting and easy moves. Hi, White Dragon. Lynn Hirayama's here. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Sorry. No, I don't have a cold starting. Did I say hi to Amy? Oh, and here's Jackie Jacaranda. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. Hi, so happy to see you. Amy Harris. Let's see. No, we're not using Nightbot. No.
Chloe, Margaret,
Well,
Jeremy.
oh, Jeremy. You guys are ahead of me. I'm still down there. Sorry. Welcome, Jeremy. Glad you're here. And who else? That's about it for now. This is all the co-conspirators we have going. Okay, Saurabh, I've got your question. Hi, CJ, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to all our channels and to hit that thumbs up button for us. And if you have comments to make, please, we are happy to get your comments and always reply. Sometimes it's just a heart. If you say something nasty, you won't get a reply, okay? Or else I'll say...
Or you'll say something nasty bad.
No, I'll say, well, thank you very much for your feedback.
Okay.
In that passive-aggressive Canadian way I have. Okay.
I've been
Okay.
gone all day. My dogs are very clingy. That's Gloria.
Got your question, Emily. And so far we've got 2 questions. Thanks, Diane. Oh, there's Diane doing the supermod work. Vicky Howell wants a reading. Okay, well, we'll interpret that for you. Oops, wrong one.
Hi, Emily. I see Emily's question, Vicky's, and Sarah.
Yeah. And here's Janice Kath. And I'll read them. I'll read our list out before we start. We're going to take 8 questions as usual, because that seems to be what we can do before we get really tired. And somebody wants to know who's on your lap, Diana.
This is Gloria. She's the oldest. She's 16 and is my angel. She came for Christmas. Her real name is Gloria in Excelsis Deo. And she is sometimes Gloria.
That's great.
And then sometimes she's Gloria. And on the 4th of July, she's Old Glory. Because now she's 16, she really is Old Glory.
So
but
cute.
She's awesome. She is an angel. She is an angel. She speaks English. She and Groucho can talk to each other. Who's that doggy in the window? How much is that dog in the window?
Oh, look, Sal Raj is here. Hi, Sal.
Hi,
welcome.
Sal.
Nice to see you.
Nice live earlier with Terry and Sherry.
Okay. All right.
I missed that. When was that? I'll have to go look at it.
It was this afternoon.
Thanks,
around 2 o'clock my time, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't.
I'm not happy. There.
Okay. So I will go and look for that and watch it later today. So we're just going to, do you guys have plan? Oh, Thursday is Thanksgiving. I'm still doing a show on Thursday, but I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah, my schedule on Thursday is going to be pretty normal. I have a couple things scheduled. So.
Oh, yeah? You're doing
the evening off, but I have something. I have the I go live with John Beanie at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then I have a class. I have something else later after that. So this evening is open.
Hi, Vicky. She did her first video today, Heart Print Intuitive. So
nice.
Put her on the radar, boys and girls. And
did you catch Amy Harris at 5:07? I don't see a star there.
Let me go check.
Hi, Hi,
Hi,
Truth Wave
Truth.
Energy and Stephanie.
Sally, you crack me up. I love it. Now it's
Okay.
Amy
Akashic.
Harris. No, I did not get that. Thank you,
Stephanie
Diane.
has a question too. Okay.
So that,
That makes it 7.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hi, Rishi. Nice to see you again. Is that that's another question. So I think we're at our limit. Hang on a second. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
we have 8 questions now.
Yeah. So Rishi, we're going to have to put that into Akashic Records speak. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Okay. Jeremy, you had a question? I think I got it. Well, okay, I'll read you who we've got now. I have Saurabh Gupta. I have Emily Lawrence Bradley. I have Kiki Howell, Janice Kath, Leah. Hold on a second. Amy Harris, Stephanie Checo, and Rishi. No, I missed yours, Jeremy. Do you want to type it in again? Because I'll never find it. And we'll add it. Yeah, you can't come late with a question. Yeah, no. Questions are usually full up by this time. I'm surprised that it's. Yeah, no, I missed your question, Jeremy. So please type it in again, and I'll add it to the list, and then we're going to close questions. And let me just put that banner up. That questions are now closed, and there.
Hi, Pierrette and Lynn.
Oh, Pierrette's here. Hi, Pierrette.
Mm-hmm.
And Lynn, yeah. Okay, so we have 9 questions now, and so questions are closed.
Did Lynn have a question above, because she says attachment to Hood River? Why his attachment there?
She is, I believe she is on the list. Let me
Okay,
just
so this
double
is part
check.
2 of her question then.
Let me just
That's
check.
at 512.
No. No, I don't see her. Nope, she's not on the list. Let me go through the list again. We have Saurabh Gupta, Emily Lawrence Bradley, Vicky Howell, Janice Kath, Leah, Amy Harris, Stephanie Checo, Rishi Lahori, and Jeremy Rodney. That's who we've got, and we're not taking any more.
I believe that was her question. Then Lynn.
Okay.
That was
But
probably
that was
her
at
question.
512, so
Yeah.
it's the same time as Jeremy's.
Bug, not bug. Sal, if anybody didn't know what you were talking about, this whole bug not bug thing, that would make them crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
bug not
I like
made perfect sense to me.
I love the bug not bug.
Yeah.
I love the buses.
So did you ever
the bus.
have you had, oh no, I can't go down that rabbit hole. Sorry. I have so many questions to ask Sal, and I can't. Not here, not now. Scorpio Mama's here. Hi, Scorpio Mama. We're just about.
Mama.
We've just closed the questions. This is the kind of show that if you have a question, you better be here when it opens. Otherwise, you're going to be out of luck. I'm sorry. Yeah, another time, Sal. And Melinda Rogers, welcome. Now, let me go to the questions and we'll get started, okay? So, and I may or may not go through these like in order, depending on how I feel at the time. And so this may not So, Saurabh, and just to let you know, this is not the kind of question. Sorry, I'm just going to put Saurabh's question up. Put their question up. This is not normally the kind of question that is considered like an Akashic readings question. It's more of a psychic reading question, and it's the kind of question that you can get answered on multiple other channels. I mean, like just about everybody else.
Thursday when Allie does the mediumship at 5 o'clock, that's a good time. Sometimes
Sun Psychic Jean.
She rotates guests on the show.
Any of the tarot readers, any of the psychic readers, they can answer that kind of question. This is not, technically speaking, an Akashic Records question, okay? So to give it an Akashic...
Oh, wait, it's not Sally's, it's Gupta's.
Yeah, Saurabh.
Sally thought you were talking to her, I think.
No, I'm not talking to Sally. No, Saurabh Gupta, yeah.
It's not, it sounded like
Saurabh.
Sounded like Saurods.
Exactly.
Sorry.
I thought you were talking to Sally.
Me too.
No.
That's right. We put her to rest.
No. Because Sally knows what. She's taken the course. She knows what Akashic Records are. She wouldn't ask this. And if she did, she could answer it for herself, probably. Let's see.
Right, Akila. Don't forget to open the records.
Say the prayer.
Yeah. While we're at it, yeah, Linda. Maybe that'll help me think of a way to
And the music, right, Sally?
That'll help me to skew it to the records. Okay, so everyone, 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe we're going to take in 3 deep breaths all the way down to our toes, and then hold it for a few minutes, and then let it out slowly. Again. Saurabh's a guy. Okay. 99% of our audience is female. I'm sorry I misgendered you. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest goal and the highest good of all in divine love. And so this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, are given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And I'll read that silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy fields of this group to receive the records of their souls. Oh, White Dragon, you're such a smartass. White Dragon wants to know what happens if the records are not opened. Do we get the library's front help desk?
You get it fine. You know what? For
Nothing.
the most part, they're always open to people who are able to read the Akashic. But it's more for the ability of our sharing with your personal Akashic field.
That whole prayer, opening and closing prayers, that's to set up a sacred space for us to share in this, okay? Because I don't need to do that if I want to access the records. And also, this isn't the only way to access the records. There's lots of tarot readers, for example, who often unconsciously, while they're reading, or oracle card readers, I say tarot, but I mean both, card readers who are actually accessing the records while they're reading the cards. They're not necessarily conscious that they're doing that, but that's what they're doing.
It happens for me when I'm doing astrology. The stories roll off my tongue as if I have been there, as if that was me.
Yeah. So
whether it's Saturn or Sedna or Jupiter, it comes from the field.
Yeah, it's not something that's that you necessarily like. This was a technique that we learned from Val. And it works, but there's other techniques that work, and there's other people that don't need any techniques to access just on their own,
Right.
So this is just our way of doing it, and creating a sacred space when we're doing public readings like this, group readings like this. I think that's really important for all of us to be together in this space.
It does sew together all of the energies that are in this room, or anyone should happenstance upon the video. So it just keeps us, like when you go to mass, or whatever service of some sort.
Yeah, except that this is not a physical sacred space. It's
right. And
it's a spiritual one. Yeah.
And just to extend this a little bit farther, part of the method that Valerie teaches comes from another instructor, and it is a simpler form of even more complicated earlier Akashic reading, something that is simpler to memorize if you have the kind of mind that can withhold all of these different prayers and incantations. So it is a simpler form than some of the early ones.
Yeah. No, Val hasn't been on as a guest because she's really busy writing her book, but I'm going to email her and ask her anyway. It's a really good idea. I just never had the nerve because she's my teacher, and it's like final exams, right? Sorry. Okay, so let's get back to Saurabh and his question. I want to take a look. I'll take the question. I want to take a look at the next year. Now, keep in mind, Saurabh, that the masters are very loosey-goosey with time, okay? And what they show me, I don't want to give you any guarantees about it could be next month, it could be next year, it could be the year after, but I'm asking for a year, and so hopefully that's what they'll give me. I see moving. Either you're going to be doing a lot of traveling, or you're literally going to be moving houses, like moving into a different place. I see a lot of busy. A lot of, there's just a lot of movement. And some of it some of it isn't really necessary. Like, it's necessary, but it's not. Like, you have to do it, but it could be an email or a phone call, you know, like this meeting could have been an email. Yeah, that's the situation you're going to be in. But you can't really refuse because it's business. It's work. A lot of demands on you. So be very careful with your money because there's going to be a lot of demands on you for money. I don't mean people demanding money. I mean, there's going to be a lot of, you're going to need money. So don't be buying yourself treats because you're going to need it for survival. And when you have it, hang on to it as best you can. Necessities. Look to your necessities. Look to what you need, not what you want. I see you excited about things that are happening. I see you happy about things that are happening. That's what I see for you coming up. How about you, Diana? Are you getting anything, Viviane?
You said you gotta go back and watch Disney's Jungle Book. I was told that because in my head before you said it's the bare necessities. So Baloo was singing the bare necessities, and then you said it. So there's something in the poetry of Jungle Book, of Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book, that we should all reflect on.
Yes. I think that we're going to all be looking at bare necessities for the next foreseeable while. I think that's going to be something that's pretty much universal, is what I'm getting. But yeah.
We'll see.
I also heard the Be Here Now. I know he is asking about 2025, but it's just a reminder to also be present.
Yeah.
It's good to plan, and it's good to plan and look ahead, but also remember to have that balance to also be very present in the moment.
Yeah. I hope that helps you, Saurabh. Good luck. Hang on to your money. Now is not the time to be getting that new motorcycle or whatever it was you wanted. Now is not the time for that. You'll have time for that later. Now's the time to hold on to your cash and take good care of it. So, so good luck. And thank you for your question. Viviane. This one's for you.
Okay. Hi, Emily. Okay, may I please have some clarity about the information I am trying to write about my past lives? It's a very broad question, so let's see what they say. Oh, excuse me. One of the things I heard was like, it's going to take some research, that you're going to have to do some research. I know that's not very helpful to start, but that's the first thing I got. clarity about information, trying to write about past lives. Now I'm getting a lot of it may come from your dreams. Okay, you see, you're writing a book and trying to figure out the information you're bringing in. I don't know if you're like taking notes of your dreams, because I just heard that some will be coming to you in form of dreams, some information. Now I kind of saw, I just saw a silhouette of a woman kind of wearing Victorian style clothes, but it's a dark silhouette, like everything's black. I can't see. I saw this woman inside a room, and I could tell there was Victorian style clothing, but I can't see much. There's somewhere they can point me to. Is there somewhere they can point me to look? Okay.
I'm getting channeling.
Mm-hmm.
If you just sit down and at your keyboard and just start typing.
Blavatsky's coming in for her.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, I'm sorry, but questions are closed right now.
So I'm
Madam,
seeing this woman again. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
In the dark. And then now I heard research, and then I see you journaling, and then I got you come to you when you're journaling, freely journaling, and I'm asking, who's this woman that they're showing me? I think this woman they're showing me, it's so she's in it was during in Renaissance times, and it's like she was an observer of everything that was going on around her in the house, and every likewise in the sense of observing everything that happened around her. So I guess that's what they're showing me. You're saying you're trying to figure out archaic gods. Okay, that's very
Half of them were alien.
modern. Okay. So I'm asking what they're showing me this woman, and this is what I'm getting again, that she quietly observed everything and knew a lot, but you couldn't really tell because she didn't talk about it. And now I heard the focus, like, because the question, when you say write about past lives, I couldn't tell, like, are you asking about your past lives or, uh, okay, now I see there's something about them that I'm trying to incorporate. The question to me was very broad. Okay, I'm trying to draw out the history of the world. So maybe that's why they say focus.
Well,
Because,
that's a whole different question.
yes.
Well, and to keep in mind that when you're trying to find out the truth about these gods, the legends about them are based on human traits. So consider the humanness of them as well. Besides having the superpowers, the super magical powers, such as Prometheus.
Yeah.
I see now you wrote that. Sorry, it's hard to describe because you're still figuring it out. So perhaps just take a little bit of what I said. Try to focus on maybe do some journaling or channeling. Just then it'll come to you whether you're remembering some of your dreams or you're just journaling down other ideas. It'll come to you, become more clear because I couldn't tell, like I said, if you're asking about some of your past lives or now that you said, okay, it's and you need to focus and maybe be more of an observer of your own some of your in a sense. Maybe that's why they showed me this woman, because she was very quiet but very wise, because she knew everything that was going on around her and not wasn't vocal about it and wasn't necessarily sharing that, but she had all that knowledge. So maybe if you spend some quiet time listening and journaling or channeling, you become clearer to you where will bring you more focus, more guide, more better direction. I'm sorry if I didn't quite answer your question, but this is really what I got, Emily.
Yeah. Mostly what I got for you, Emily, was just to channel writing, to not to focus so much on the outcome, but to just channel and write what you channel, and don't focus so much on any goal that you have. Try that. Janice, I saw that you changed your question, and I've got that.
So thank you for your question, Emily. Good luck with that. I hope it gets easier and clearer for you.
There's a few more people who've joined us. There's Angela and Leah Salva
and
PG. And welcome, you guys. Happy to see you here. Let's see. I hope that helped, Emily. And Janice, you're next with your changed question. And this is for you, Diana.
Okay. What does my guides want me to learn currently? Thanks a lot. Okay. Mm. There's something about coding, but not. Okay, hold on. Sorry. The ancient codex. The 7 sacred symbols of Egypt. The 32 universal sacred symbols. The hidden codes of the Kabbalah of the Bible. The secrets hidden in language, done through a method, a code. When you see a number 2, it means this should be the letter Z. To study old patterns because those apply now. Many mysteries to be solved. Back to the Future. Revival of that old is how so many things are getting past what the collective wants to know and what it is you want to know. The heartfelt meanings, the codes that are found in New Mexico that show up in the hieroglyphs. There are sacred symbols that come from the star seeds. That is how this all got here. It is not just the Lemuria Atlantis connection, but you have to go above and bring in the other 9. And there's 2 more that are rarely discussed. And they're stepping back. And that's all that they have to say. I hope that helps. But they were also, they're showing me the clock face and how the synchronicity of looking at the clock and saying 111 and then catching it at 222 and catching it at 333 and 444. Even through the course of a day, hour after hour, to wake and see that, or to just happen to catch it during the day. So there is something hidden in a number that's going to bring you to language, that's going to help you understand what it is you're supposed to be writing about now. They showed me a, yes, how did I miss this? They showed me a great big 3-ring binder with ruled notebook paper in it. And you're writing on all of this. And you keep adding more paper to it. So there's something that you will be bringing out by paying attention to the numerology. And you can probably find all of those sacred symbols on Google it, the 32, like the hand and the Hamsa and the spiral. And there's so many symbols that are in the ruins, that are in Ogum, that are in the hieroglyphs, even though the hieroglyphs say something else with some of their icons, but there's so many crossovers, and that's what people are missing. That's what is the missing key, is what is the crossover. Aside from those 32 basics, plus the 8, 7, 7 sacred symbols of Egypt. So I hope that helps in some way. The sacred geometry.
Janice responded. She says, like channeling.
Yeah, definitely. Pay attention to your dreams, because often these sorts of things show up in your dreams. It is how you are space traveling at night and perhaps not even aware of it. Um, and others, not just me, when we wake, we look at the ceiling first and there's a graph. And there are these little squares, or sometimes for me it's honeycombs. When it's a honeycomb, I know that I have been doing something for a community and a rescue mission, more than likely, getting souls out, getting souls helped to cross over. And if it's squares, then it is something more personal, usually reflective of healing within my own body, but also without. Just depends on the whole content of the dream.
Thanks, Diana. And thank you, Janice. I hope that was helpful to you. Next.
There you go. Okay, Janice, good.
Yeah, what she said. I missed that.
Sometimes they're so fast also, Janice, that you just can't remember them all.
Yeah.
That's the way mine have been through this whole past week with the crazy solar energy coming through. Because we had a proton storm, and we had yesterday's boom shakalaka side glance that turned into knock you sideways glance.
Yeah, really. Wow. Michelle, questions are closed for now, but we'll be back next Tuesday. And both Viviane and all three of us are on have other shows, and we're on other people's shows during the week. So just keep an eye out on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the notification button so that you know every time we go on.
And just let me add that Sally's been chatting with you. I've been catching some of those, and that's some pretty good advice. It's all the knowledge you have, it's certainly transferable.
Absolutely.
Even inside of the educational system. So
absolutely. Just seriously, I saw that too. I saw some of that. And yeah, those are absolutely transferable skills. Vicki, I'm going to interpret your question this way. That what do the masters want you to know now? If that's okay with you. Or what the masters want you to be working on now? Just a second. Okay, so there's things that are coming to you in your dreams. Were you the one that was talking earlier in the chat about not being able to remember dreams? Was that you?
I think it was Emily.
Was it Emily? Okay. I don't remember who that was because my brain's only partly working. I'm getting that you are communicating with your guides while you're sleeping. I'm not going to say during your dreams, but they probably appear in your dreams. Or how you remember it is as though it were a dream. There, that's more accurate. But you are communicating with your guides pretty much every night. There's instruction going on. There's information being exchanged. Your They want you to know that even if you don't consciously remember what's going on, like you can't sit down and say, well, first they said this and then I said that. You can't do that. And they're aware of that because that's not how humans work, is what I'm told. That's not how humans work. The information is in your brain and you will act on it when the occasion arises. It will come to you when the occasion arises. So you can act this way or you can act that way. You will have what you need to make the right decision when the moment arises. Um, and that's the information the information that your guides are giving you. That's what you need to pay attention to. That's where you need to put your focus. So here's a way of looking at it, okay? Vicki, is when you feel an urge or an inspiration to do something or to go in a certain direction, to turn left instead of right, to pick this book to read instead of that book, to go watch this movie instead of that movie, do it, because that inspiration is coming from your guides. So follow your inspiration and I'm seeing a handwriting. She's channeling and her book is coming more quickly. Wow, there you go. Your guides are talking to you in your sleep and you're channeling in your waking hours to write your book. I don't think that there's let me just, I don't think you have anything to learn from me. I'm being told that your feet are firmly on your path. So just keep doing what you're doing. There's no advice for you. There's no do this differently, do that differently. You're fine. You're fine. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and I mean, it's a wonderful affirmation. Your feet are set firmly on your path.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. That gives me the chills. You too. Yeah, me too. I got chills. So I hope that helps, Vicki. Just the affirmation, the confirmation, validation that you're doing what you should be. You're doing what you're supposed to. You're on your path and you're fine. I hope that helps. Oh, sorry. That's probably.
And for Michelle, I don't know if someone mentioned the sacred geometry deck. I don't know if it is the same one as this, but I like this one a lot. And here's one of the cards, integration. What's next? Consciousness. So anyway, this is a good deck for everybody.
Emily.
Yeah.
That was for Emily.
Well,
with a
Michelle
sacred
was,
geometry. Oh,
yeah,
it's Michelle asking. Oh, okay.
it was mentioned in the chat for her to look into this, but I'm not sure this was the deck they were referring to, but.
Oh, shenanigans. That's exactly the deck she meant, she said. Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah. No, we don't. Do any of us have websites, Michelle? No, Michelle wants to know if we have websites now. We don't have websites.
No, not at the moment.
No. And yeah, it was. Emily wants to know, what about me? Yeah, that was about you. Sacred geometry. Okay, so I really hope that helps, Vicki. I know that it wasn't anything you didn't already know, except for the validation, maybe. So there you are, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
You have a question from Leah.
Hi, Leah. Always nice to see you here. Why is my relationship hard with my mom? Okay. And I love that image you have on your thumbnail, Leah. Oh, you're in Peru, Stephanie. Nice. I want to visit Machu Picchu one day. It's been on my mind lately. And I'm from South America too, so yeah, 555.
Sorry.
Well, the first thing that I just got 2 words. There is like a role reversal, but I'm trying to get more information from the previous life they're referring to. And I see 2 women talking, and I can see the this it's a tense exchange. Like they both want to be right. And now I'm getting that it's part of a lesson. I feel a little uneasiness in my solar plexus as I'm looking at this relationship. This power struggle. And now I see these 2 women like what is that? Tug of war, that when you're pulling so a rope from each side. I see that struggle. And now I'm hearing try to be in each other's shoes. Kind of like reverse. That's what they say, role reverse. So try to see it from a different perspective. And I'm hearing that there's a lot of mirroring between the 2 of you. In a way that when your mom looks at you sometimes and interacts with you, you unknowingly like trigger a few things in her that brings back like unresolved issues that she has about herself. Some expectations. I'm not sure if I'm making this clear. I guess it's expectations that your mom had about herself, and then she's projecting that on you. This is what I got. I don't know if you ladies have any comments, or the two women to me that was representing now. I was not like a past life. So initially, when they said role reversal, I thought they were going to bring a past life that you were the mom and your mom was the daughter, but that was not what I saw. It was about this power struggle happening now.
Leah said that everything you said was correct, Viviane.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you're having that struggle, but perhaps I know when you're having that situation is it's hard to pull back and try to see it from a different perspective, because that would be helpful. But maybe if you journal about the issues, this is me saying, not the masters. Maybe journaling about the situations and putting writing that down, and then reading, maybe that will help you see things from a different perspective, that in the middle of the situation that you can't. Yeah. And hopefully that will help both of you. Thank you for your question, Leah.
That's funny, Leah. When just before my eyes hit your comment, because Leah says it's okay, I love her. The inspiration came to me that love would heal a lot.
Yes. And perhaps find ways, different ways of showing that love, because sometimes we feel it, but we can't quite show it or express it. But maybe just think of different little ways that you can show that love and start that exchange that would bring about healing, as Linda said. So I hope that helps.
Yeah. Good luck, Leah. Thanks, Viviane. And thank you, Leah, because
thank you. I think that we can all get a little bit kind of I know when I'm on my sister's nerves and my mom's nerves, and we're together for a long time.
Yeah,
holidays are coming.
I've been there too.
People be in that situation. So
I've been there with my mother and my daughter.
And I love them both, but and my sister's Virgo, I'm Virgo, and my mom is a Taurus. So like, put this three of the girls together, we get my mom is stubborn, and is my sister, and we both like conspire like to irritate my mom because my mom is stubborn. She's like,
and you're all earth
the dynamic.
Immovable. Oh,
the Taurus is definitely fixed.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have for Diana, Amy, who wants an Akashic Records reading.
Okay. Hi, Amy. An Akashic reading, please. Okay. They're showing me you are You you are your body double. In this, what we mean is your image now is the image it was when your first injuries were occurred, coming at you still again. Parallel. They're showing me something with the upper part of your spine, into your shoulder blade, the left side. They're saying that you look like you looked then. Your face today is your body double from then. So the discomforts that you feel are things you have been carrying lifetime to lifetime. Your shadow work can help you uncover, help you heal those things that wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow.
Mm.
It goes round and round. But it isn't flat. It isn't this type of a carousel. It spins and it turns and it spins and it turns, and it's sometimes, oh God, it just keeps going round and round like this. So think of the DNA thread, and then you have the 12 ladders, the 12 rungs. When one of those breaks, things attach themselves and the discomfort is there, which can turn into disease. So there's something from then that is repeating itself now, and pay attention to it, figure out ways to heal it, not just through Western medicine, but through holistic feeling, thinking, exercise, health, eating, plant life, working with plants, edible and otherwise. And this will put you on a path to understanding and finding your shadow in all of that. I hope that helped, Amy. Well, I've got the chills on that one. This was, you're the same image, but think of it as a mirrored image. It's when we're mirrored, we're like this, right? We're sandwiched together. When we're like this, we're not the same image as we see in the mirror yet. I think that's what they were trying to explain as well, that you look like you did then, but it's the mirror image. So maybe it's on the other side, maybe something else is happening on the other side, but all of it goes back to when you first came to Earth. Your first life here is repeating itself. your own body double.
Oh, Diana, thank you.
You're welcome. It's very cryptic, isn't it? Well, I guess not, but what I wasn't truly getting through in my own head to repeat it better is this a mirror of, where the injury occurred? It's now moved over to the other side and incorporated it somehow, or were they just, playing with a mirror? Like you can look behind you with a mirror, right? You stand, yeah. Turn backwards and look in a hand mirror and see what the back of your hair looks like or whatever.
Amy says that she'll be looking into holistic medicine therapy.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Thanks for that, Amy. That was, and thank you, Diana. That was a really interesting reading. And for me, now we have, come on, show up. I pushed the button. I want a result, damn it.
Now,
Stephanie wants to know, and welcome, Stephanie. My cat passed away recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so hard.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
I found an abandoned one and she hasn't been adopted yet. Could you please ask? Oh, well, how could you say no? I don't have to ask the guides.
I was just saying.
It's the cat distribution system at work. Go back and get her. It's the cat distribution system at work.
Yep.
You're supposed to have that cat.
I agree. Why
are you even asking questions? I don't understand. Just she's
yours. Sometimes we need permission.
You
have permission.
And your cat probably sent that cat to you too.
That's the oh, I've got big chills when you said that, Viviane.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Your cat sent her. Your cat sent that baby and you go get her.
So congratulations on your new kitty. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Send us pictures.
No,
send us pictures. We want to see the kitty.
Happy holiday with
new kitty for the holiday. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah. You absolutely go get her. There's just I don't even how is this even a question?
And help heal your heart.
She says she doesn't feel that she's ready, but because you're asking, you really are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you weren't ready, this
wouldn't be a question. Anybody's input, right?
You hope heal your heart, Stephanie.
You just need permission, and your cat that has moved on is the one who is sending you there.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't need our permission. You've already got your cat looking out for you.
Right. Your cat is saying, this one needs the kind of love you gave me. Go get her.
Yeah. 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 That's exactly right. So happy adoption day.
She just came running into the room on that one.
Diane says happy adoption day to the kitty. Yeah. So there's your answer, Stephanie. That was easy.
Yeah, Gloria agrees.
Yeah, absolutely go get that kitty cat, because that's your kitty cat, sent to you by your kitty cat, and she needs you and you need her. So it's something that's going to bring you both a lot of joy.
Yeah,
and good.
It was not a
We want to
coincidence.
see cat tax. We want to see that cat.
Yes.
I hope you have
JJ.
I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a wonderful time with her. Good luck.
Yeah.
I love how it is universal. Go get the cat. Next we have Rishi. who has a question for Viviane, and then we'll have Jeremy, and that will be our last question today. I mean, the last one that we answer. We already closed the questions. Like, this is not an invitation to anybody to ask anymore, because that's going to be it for today. So,
hi Rishi. So you like to know intentions, ask intentions towards you. I won't be able to get that. I can't ask a question about somebody else, and I don't even getting into their energy and asking that without their permission. So this person is the healer. You want to know, is that so? That's the same person. You want to know if this is a healer you can trust. Is that what you asking? Let's see if I have a comment.
Rishi, are you still here?
What are S's intentions towards me? Is as a healer. Oh,
yes, the same person. I want to know if he's genuine. Okay.
Same person.
All right, let's see what I can get.
So it's about their intentions. If their intentions are malicious, or if they have bad intentions.
Okay, let's see what I.
Yes, Amy. That's exactly it. Experience is a very good teacher.
Oh, that's interesting. Good, Amy.
I want to know. I'm getting. I asked. What can you tell me? What can you tell Rishi about this? The healer he met with the first initial S. Is this someone he can trust? And then I'm getting like the word intentions. Like think about the intentions, but I'm getting a mixed feeling about money. So to me, it's not really feeling.
What's up? Yeah, I felt it too.
To me, I'm getting again that mixed feeling about money versus the healing. It's a way of. I'm not saying that the person is not a healer, but
you would get a very different reaction if you didn't have any money.
yeah, I think the person maybe has healing abilities, but like we know that a lot of people, some people may be doing this kind of work and they want to help and they have the abilities, but it's it's more about the money than helping. um or they, it's there's the fine line. It's so I don't feel like the integrity is there. There's the ability, but I feel like the mindset, it's more towards the money. So I'm getting
Yeah.
like a not a great feeling about it. I'm not saying that the person does not have. So maybe he's genuine, and maybe the person is genuine, and maybe the person does have abilities, but it's that person I want to make more money than. It's more about the money than about helping.
Yeah.
So maybe will overcharge you, or maybe you'll be telling you, oh, you need this, that, and then it's just like making like a big, uh, kind of trying to lead you to something that is, you know, more than what you need. So I would say maybe get a second opinion, just like you would get a second opinion on a, if you go to a doctor that you don't feel quite right, and then you're like, let's see, let me get a second opinion. Because like we the three of us here, we love what we're doing, and we're doing it for free. Is it nice to get paid? Yes, it is. But it's not all about the money. It's not just about the money. Now we love helping people, and so anyway, that's the feeling I got. So I really hope that it helps. I really see.
Yeah, Rishi, I wouldn't say that he's not genuine,
Mm-hmm.
because he does have skills.
Yeah.
He is absolutely what he says he is. Um, what he is not is um,
In tune with her,
altruistic.
Yeah.
or in tune with her personally.
Well, Rishi's I think Rishi's male.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Yes.
okay. One
Yeah.
of our few male viewers, we're always happy to welcome.
Yeah.
Um,
Because sometimes we tune into, like the healer may tune into your energy too, and may sense like perhaps some insecurity or fear, and may kind of like, in a way, I mean, I hate to say it, but in a way, take advantage of that vulnerability and say, oh, that you need to do this, you need to do that, and oh, this is going to cost this is going to cost that. And
yeah,
so that what I felt like it was going to be more
Sure. And,
about the
yeah,
money.
Rishi is saying he was confused too. So that is your gut telling you
Yeah.
yeah,
something. I mean, I'm glad you came and asked. I'm not saying that, but your gut was
Mm-hmm.
already poking you in the direction. Ask
yeah,
the
So look
question.
for somebody else,
Yeah.
yeah,
and try
yeah.
try someone else for.
Find at least a second opinion and
Yeah.
see what they have to say. And
Mm-hmm.
um, this guy has way too, or this
Yeah.
individual has puts way too much importance on money, which I
Mm-hmm.
don't deny the importance of money because I pay my
Mm-hmm.
rent, I buy my
Yeah.
food. Believe me, it's a very useful tool, and I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of respect for it. But it's not why I'm here.
Yeah.
Um,
We're here to serve and help, and then the money, you know,
yeah, yeah,
comes with it, but is not the main
or not.
goal. Is make money off of vulnerable people.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I felt.
Yeah, exactly. So good luck to
Hmm.
you, Rishi. I hope
Yeah.
that was helpful. And thanks, Viviane.
Thank
And
you.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
Rishi. I'm glad you asked. This is it's an
Just a
important.
quick comment. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go
I
ahead.
noticed a question from, I guess we missed because she had a comment. It was Lynn. Uh,
Did she have a question that
yeah,
I
because
don't
she
think
made
I
a
missed it.
connection. It was about uh, Lynn came in earlier and she had a comment that was like attached. Why was she attached? I guess to a location.
It
And
was
I'm gonna
her
she
question came in at the same time as
yeah, I'm going to click because
Jeremy.
she posted again. So we do have now
Oh,
she changed the wording because before she just had attached
do,
to
shall
this
we do her?
location.
Shall we do her question?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say so
So
because she was in the beginning. We missed her.
okay. So Lynn, type in your question and we'll answer you.
She did. I
And
just started her question. That's why it
oh,
came
did
up
you?
again
Oh,
because
okay,
I
okay,
just
okay,
saw.
okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay. Okay, so that's Rishi and oh, gee.
So now we have two questions instead of one. We
Okay,
have
so now so Jeremy's next, and then we'll answer Lynn's, and then that's it for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is Diana's question, I think. Whose
Hi,
question?
Jeremy.
I'm lost.
It's my turn, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Good.
Just to make things a little more interesting, I noticed that in the chat at 5:55, 8 people posted at the same time. A couple of them noticed that it was 5:55.
Yeah.
However, there were 8 people, and it started with Michelle, we were chatting along with, right? I just thought that was kind of funny because I had just got done talking about 111, 222,
Yeah.
333, 444,
Yeah, I remember
and the
that.
next one to come up is the 555.
Yes, that
And
was definitely
8 people caught
interesting.
it. Somebody do the math on that and reduce it to its lowest number. What is that?
No.
9?
I don't have any idea.
9 is completion, and
Yeah. I think if you take 8 multiplied by 15 or vice versa, what do you got? You
8.
got 100,
Well, 555.
125,
I don't know. Sure, sounds good.
150.
I'll take that. I can't do that kind of math without a
Neither can
calculator.
I. If it's 115, then we're back to 8. Who noticed? Anyway. Thanks, Jeremy, for putting up with me. It's the holidays in the States. We got something to be joyful about, right?
Yeah.
What is the lifetime I can learn the most from? It can also wait for the next time. Oh, no, hon. We got to know. Okay, let's see. Oh. They're showing me court. Not going to court, but being a member of the court. And they're showing me chivalrous acts. However, not wearing armor, but rather dancing with the ladies. Kind of like the male curtsy before taking the hand of the maiden to the dance floor. This is about the movement. This is about your support of women and your understanding of the feelings as it relates to today. That women were educated then in spite of themselves. They, especially those in the courts, they didn't just learn how to embroider and draw, though that is certainly a part of it. They learned how to read, they learned how to navigate, they learned archery, they did everything that men did, and it was a well-known fact. And for people to be hiding it at this time is ridiculous. Such a nice word you use. Merlin, stop it. So, it is about movement, but I got to ask you, are you a dancer? Is that something you like to do? Because it seems to be that this is important. You're not a charmer, you're not a player, You just make sure that the wallflower doesn't get left behind. You're the kind of, and you're honest and truthful and handsome and
Chivalrous.
understanding and all of the wonderful things, but you're not a phony. You're a psychiatrist. Even then, you understood the feeling of being left out or negated and hated to see how it was used against women in particular. The fairer sex became the wiser sex because they knew how to keep their mouths shut. And then they left.
They're not wrong.
Well, Jeremy, are you a dancer? Are you here still? You didn't leave us, did you? I mean, this was a big deal. This is like Baryshnikov at one point.
Jeremy? Oh,
No,
here
I
he
have
is.
that song. I have Pearl Jam's song in my head now.
I'm not
Since
a
I saw
dancer.
Jeremy's
Everything
name.
else really resonates. So I can totally envision myself in your comment. Thank you, Jeremy, because this was you. The very first thing they showed me was a book I carried with me. Well, there were 3 golden books from my childhood that went with me everywhere. And The 12 Dancing Princesses was one of them. Now, not all the fancy
I remember that
of
book.
today, but the one from 1956, when I got that book, it was in my this little suitcase I carried with me everywhere to go play at my friends' houses. It was Mary Poppins and the Gingerbread Shop, My Teddy Bear, and then The 12 Dancing Princesses. Those 3 books went with me everywhere. And you were the guy with the swan boat that would take the 12 ladies out to make sure they got their enjoyment. And every morning their shoes were worn out and their father couldn't figure out why. So he hired somebody to go follow them who saw the whole thing. They would get in the boat and they would sail away and they would dance the night away and laugh and have fun and come back. And their shoes were always worn out. Every day they needed a new pair. Anyway, it's because, all of the metaphor wording in the tale about wearing ourselves ragged, that all applies. And so you were the handsome prince in the pink leotards, which always made my brother crack up. But that was the first thing that they showed me. So that was very important. So yay, there's a connection.
So Rodney says, hang on, let me just show his comment. Rodney says, this is currently a lonely lifetime. So being able to picture myself in that way will really help. Well, good.
Oh, honey, go take some dance lessons.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously. There's so many different styles of dancing out there. There's something that
Something for you.
with you.
Yeah.
It's tapping your toes. It's just learning to sway again. And that will help you get in touch with you. I'm so sorry you're having a lonely lifetime.
Yeah.
Dance is amazing. I
love dancing. Yeah. And if you can dance and maybe take some cooking lessons, women will ball at your feet.
Oh,
And
he's
you
gonna
know
cook
what?
I
for me.
certainly would. I mean,
And you know, even if it's just like intro to ballroom dancing and other dances, because my sister took ballroom dance
Oh,
classes,
yeah,
and there was always a lot more women than and guys
always,
preparing. So
always.
you can even a lot of places you can even volunteer because they need
yes.
people to pair.
And
So you meet so
Yeah,
many people.
places
Yeah.
like the YMCA and
yeah.
the library and
If you
continuing
take,
adult
forget that. If you
education.
take salsa lessons and you become
Yeah.
a half decent salsa dancer, there are
Well, let's
Latin.
not put him in salsa yet. Let's let him get out there and learn how to shuffle ball, change,
You could
shuffle
go.
ball.
You could go to any of the Latin
That's true.
clubs in
Oh
any
yeah.
city and
Yeah.
just, you know,
I
burn
Yeah,
up the
took an
floor.
intro to
yeah,
ballroom
but
dance
he's
class
got
and
to
I
be
had
able
to
to
hmm?
shuffle ball change first in order to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
understand any of that stuff.
yeah,
I
yeah,
took an
yeah,
But
intro to I'm sorry, go
there's
ahead.
so many free routes
Yeah.
also in case finances are an issue for you to do this, because dance lessons privately like that or in a group like that are not necessarily inexpensive, but continuing adult education has it
yeah.
available.
Yes.
And I mean, and then you can learn line dancing and all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
get out there and do that for yourself. That will open a lot of doors for you, sweetie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took
That'll help you a lot.
at the
Thanks for your
YMCA.
question.
I took a ballroom dance class intro, and I had to convince a girlfriend, my friend, to go with me because I didn't have anybody else to go with, and she went. But she left early, so she didn't want to stay, and then I ended up being paired with the teacher, and boy,
And then you got a good lesson.
yeah, it was great. It was
Yeah,
like, "Ooh, okay, yeah,
And
I got a
Amy's
lot
right.
from
It's
it."
therapeutic. It helps us heal.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
Dance is something, trust me, I'm a dancer and dance is something I do for myself.
yes, me
Anybody
too.
else want to join me? Come on. But
Yeah,
I will get out on the dance floor and dance alone. I'm not,
yes.
I'm
It
no,
lifts your
I'm no
spirits,
wallflower.
and moving your body, you move that energy
Yeah.
is it's
yeah,
very it's
yeah,
great for mind, body, and soul, and you can meet a lot of people, and it's fun. It's so much
yeah.
fun.
It
Yes.
is. It really is. So good luck to you, Jeremy. Come back and tell us how
Well,
it
Chloe,
goes.
maybe you and
Yes.
Jeremy should exchange numbers.
No, we don't do that here. Sorry, no.
They can find their own way.
Yeah, they can.
Friend each
That's
other
right.
on Facebook.
That's right. That's
And Chloe, I'm sorry you're having a lonely life also.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna. Yeah, I love dancing. I'll go out dancing with you if you're in the area, but
so
um,
here's Lynn.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lynn's question. Her son's moving to Hood River, Oregon. I'm in fear of his driving there. Also, how is his move? And if we had past lives together, because we clash. I named him Jonathan as in Livingston Seagull. Okay. And she makes other comments further down that she wants to know there are past lives and fears connected, me always being left. Okay. Uh,
Oh. Mm.
mm,
Oh, she's saying, please scroll up 2 parts to question. Okay.
well,
I think she got them.
Okay.
See, there was that one that I had talked about where she
And she's
said Hood
saying,
River.
in our past lives and fears connected, always being left.
yeah, I don't really understand that part of the question.
Well, I got he was the soldier and was killed in battle. On that, right when you said it, I saw the soldier.
Okay. Okay. Because, okay, so I'm just taking the question one at a time. Uh, it is my turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
but you know how that last question goes. We're all...
I'm like not even here. Okay, sorry. I'm so I've got grounding stuff all around, like I've got my obsidian in my pocket. I've been drinking water. I'm, you know, holding on to Wanda because she helps ground me, and
Yeah.
I'm
Take
just,
your shoes off.
no, God, no, it's freaking cold in here. I'm not taking my shoes off.
You need to get grounded. Take your shoes off, cold or
No,
not.
no, my feet are too, no,
You have your
sorry.
fuzzy slippers on?
I
Yeah, I
want
do.
smell them.
I have my fuzzy slippers from Diane on, and they're not coming off. Nope, sorry. They're keeping my.
Oh, well, I just took mine off, cold or not. It feels so good. I should
Yeah,
have done
well,
that when we started.
no, it's horrifying to me. Sorry. Okay, so for the trip to Hood River, there's going to be a couple of bad patches on the highway, but he'll be fine. Like for the actual trip, he'll be fine. It'll be blowing snow or driving rain. I can't really tell. It's just no. I think pretty sure it's snow in some parts, but he'll be fine. He's not entirely stupid. He will take it slowly, and he will be. He will drive. His driving will be safe, and there won't be. I mean, it won't be easy, but it won't be like disastrous. There won't be any problems other than the weather. So his move is, moves are a big pain. They're stressful, and they're something always breaks. But his move will be normal. I'm getting it's normal. It'll be stressful and painful, and there will be it'll be the annoyances will be minor in the overall scheme of things. Okay, like nobody's falling off any mountains, and there's no belongings that are going to be burned or destroyed. Thank you. So that part of it is going to be stressful but fine. Now, as to your past lives together, yes, you've had lots of past lives together, and both of you are carrying some kind of baggage because you keep circulating around each other in this struggle. Your relationships, your past relationships seem to center around a struggle for power. So it doesn't matter who's on top, like who's the father, who's the child, who, like what familial configuration you choose, or even I'm seeing a lifetime where it's like a sergeant giving orders to someone in an army, and even in that situation where you think that the lines of authority are pretty clear, there's a struggle again. So between the two of you, there's a constant struggle for being right. Because both of you have to be right, because and from the perspective of my advanced years, let me tell you, it doesn't matter who's right. Okay, most of the time. And if it does, then check Google, for crying out loud. But that constant that has never been resolved. There's been like 5 or 6 lives where that's the center of it, is how to handle power and how to be together, how to be in relationship around power. I don't know how how else to say it, but where power is equally balanced and it's not a struggle anymore, where, another person can have their opinion and they can have their way of doing things, and stupid as it may be to you, they get to choose. And I don't mean you personally, because this goes both ways. Okay. I don't mean like you, Lynn. I mean, whoever it is, both of you. Both of you think the other is stupid. Both of you think that they've got a better way of doing it. And sometimes it's not a better way, and they know it. You know it. It's not a better way. You just want to do it because it's your way, and to hell with what anybody else is telling you, just out of sheer, stony ass defiance.
May I add?
Mm-hmm.
So as far as the drive went, I saw Little Red Riding Hood with the wolf. But, the whole thing is someone is there to pick up the pieces, to help him pick up the pieces. When you said snow, that was the whole thing. I mean, it's just the normal things you have to do to get through life.
Yeah.
And he's 22. He's really not a child, though we know he's a kid.
We think he's a kid.
But he's reached that age where this kid has to teach himself. He has to raise himself from this point forward, because he is a man, and he has to, or a woman, no matter what we are at that age, it's like, are you going to drop kick him off the porch 7 years down the road, or are you going to let them go feel it out now?
Yeah. Yeah. And he's driving a clunker, which I have done, for years. Yeah. In fact, I'm driving one now. It's a 2000 Toyota Echo. Okay. So by anybody's definition, it's a clunker. By mine, she's my precious gem. Yep. And don't you say bad things about her. Okay. Because she runs like a charm.
My 2003 Subaru, my son is still driving. It's in Annapolis now. It's got 300,000 miles on it. And so what?
Yeah.
And you know what? He's 47. I think I need to let him take care of it by himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He does. But all I'm just trying to lighten it, because Lynn, honey, it's not your fault. Let it.
Yeah.
You gotta let him do this on his own.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Believe me, because I have kids too, and one boy in particular made me crazy with his antics and his just like.
But when they get to be 30, they're the same age as you, because you let them
grow up,
raise themselves.
Yeah, you got to. They got to. He's driving from Los Angeles. Oh, and he has an old Subaru. Well, he'll be fine.
He's in a Subaru. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And like I said, there'll be some scary moments, but he's not going to be stupid about it. And he's going to do his best. And he really wants to do this. Like, I'm getting this burning desire he has. And honestly, at 22, he's young, but he's a grown man. Okay. He's a grown man, and he gets to choose, and you got to let go. You can't stop loving him, but he
can buy his own alcohol.
Yeah, he can
cigarettes,
his own weed.
He can do all that stuff.
Yeah, he can do all of that for himself. And so he's stepping out, and it's terrifying. I know, as a mother, it's freaking terrifying. When my daughter left and went to Ireland, age 20 or 19, I can't remember if she was 19 or 20. Oh my God, like ripped my heart right out of me. But, she's a grown woman. She gets to choose. She gets to pick.
Right. And when they get out there and they encounter exactly what you tried to warn them about, they sit back and they handle it with the wise words you gave them and the rope you gave them to hang themselves on. Either they're going to use it to an advantage, or they're going to, hurt themselves with it. But you have to let them do it. My guess is anything that he encounters, he's going to understand more where you are coming from.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't know yet because he's too young to know that, because he
Right.
hasn't been out on his own. And so don't prevent him from learning the lessons that he needs to learn, because, life, you can't, you can't wrap people up in bubble wrap and go, "Oh, you precious thing, you." I mean, I know we want to, okay, but we can't.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
they're still our babies. My
Yeah.
baby's about to turn
Yeah.
41. I can't believe, how did that happen? I'm only
Yeah.
34. How did he get to be 41?
I hear you there. So
Not
he'll
possible.
be fine. Overall, he will be fine. Yes, he will make mistakes, and he will not tell you about them. Or at least he won't tell you all of them. He'll tell you the funny ones, the funny ways that he screwed up, but he won't tell you anything else. And that's what we all do, right? And so
And we will all send him positive energy to surround him so that things go well.
yeah.
What's the Jonathan? Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan will be just fine. Jonathan will grow up and learn how to survive mistakes and learn how to manage his life and pay his bills and make sure that the bills are paid before he goes out and buys booze or whatever, before he goes out. He will learn that he has to do that. And if he
doesn't, then he has to figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
You can't fix it for him. He has to figure out. Even if you make him alone, if he's trustworthy, okay. But if he's not, make him sign a contract. Because I know how boys and girls like to take advantage of their mother when they know they got them wrapped around their little finger.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So rest easy. Rest easy. He'll be fine. You need to not coddle him and not make excuses for him and not make it easy for him to come back home either. Like, I'm not saying don't take him back if something happens, and I don't see him failing, okay? But in the future, if something happens, don't make it hard. Don't make it easy. Don't make it hard for him to come home. Like, how do I?
Jeremy makes a good suggestion here. Look up winter driving tips ahead of time, like tapping brakes, and if you start to lose traction, and go to AAA and give him a triptych, get him a triptych, which gives him ideas of where to stop along the way, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And ask him what his game plan is. What route are you taking? Just let me know what route you're on. So you don't have to keep moment to moment tabs on him, but it's good to know.
She says that she slept in her truck for 5 years raising him. Holy, I cannot.
Whoa, baby, he's got this.
Look at everything he learned from you.
That's right. He's
about survival. He's got it. He's breathing it. He knows it.
I could cry. You've got it. That's why you guys clash. He's you. You've got it, so does he.
You'll be fine, Lynn. Honestly, you're probably gonna eat your fingernails down to the quick. You're probably going to She says he burnt his clutch out last month. Well, yeah, of course.
Well,
in sand.
Mona Bone, that gone.
And now he knows. Idiot.
He and his dad live together. They do silly things because,
And she says they shut me out, me alone. Yeah. Yeah.
But you didn't pay for that clutch, I hope. When he had to repair it, he had to learn the hard way, right? And you know what, hon? That feeling of being shut out is very hard to deal with. But that's not your fault either.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Mm-mm.
In
That's-
fact, that wasn't, I don't think it was even intentional. I think it was.
Well, and it's a testosterone thing. Just like
It's
when us
oblivious
girls
man.
are together, we shut them out. We can't help it. It is, we got other things to talk about, and we don't want to play football right now. Not that I don't like football, but we don't want to play right now.
And yeah, I don't think that was intentional shutting you out. I think it was just male obliviousness. They were having fun and it didn't even occur to them.
And we all need same gender bonding.
Wait a second. She says, wait a second, maybe she says she was homeless and they had an apartment.
Oh.
Right.
And they knew you were homeless. And that was okay. Okay, well, I think that would be put on the father rather than the son. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's really mean. And I'm sorry. That's absolutely the father and not the son. But still, the advice.
Your bigger concern is that you don't want him to be like his dad.
Yeah. Well, life will teach him.
Oh God, give me the strength to change the things I can, to understand the things I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, Lynn, and we're glad you're here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lost your storage at auction this past week. Oh my gosh, I'm putting your name on Joan of Arc's altar.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Jonathan is going to be just fine.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put his name there in hopes that he sees how he needs to rescue you.
You need to start looking after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have an apartment now, though. That's good.
Okay, good. Okay, so.
Or they got the apartment after COVID.
She says got apartment after COVID. I thought she was talking about herself.
I did too, but not sure because she just lost everything in auction.
It was in storage.
Could be because she didn't have the money for past rent.
Yeah.
On the storage unit. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry.
So Lynn, do you have housing now? She did. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. But I'm putting your name on Joan of Arc's altar.
Yeah, I'm going to say
for the support that you need and the strength you need.
Yeah.
I love that you still worry about your son, but don't worry about him.
He'll be fine.
Focus on you. Yeah.
Now is the time for you.
Yeah.
We're at 2 hours, and I think it's time for Diana to do one of her lovely clearing prayers that we can all use. Well, I know I can.
Okay, let's close and heal as we started by taking 3 deep breaths. Hold at the top. Exhale with your lips parted. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, Wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. So mote it be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diana.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to say the closing. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth. I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group. The records are now closed. So I'll be on again on Thursday by myself doing readings. Viviane, how about you? When are you on again?
Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern and 8:30 Pacific. I'll be at John Beanie's channel. And then Tuesday here again, 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday. So yeah, the Mondays and Thursdays live, and I'll be posting on my community page. It starts a half hour later now. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm a little discombobulated today. Sorry. And Diana has a show coming up tonight.
Yep, 9 o'clock, dreams, apparitions, and visions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the week is dedicated to cooking and eating and sleeping.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you all for coming. Please subscribe. Please like the show and subscribe to all of our channels. Viviane and I are getting really close to 500 subscribers, which is a big milestone for us. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And thank you all for being here. We're always so happy to see you, and we're always so happy to be in this space with you. So have a wonderful week, everybody.
Right. And have yourself an exceptionally ordinary day.
I love it. I love it. Bye-bye, everyone. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.